guys have spent a very tense night with a group of traveling tieflings. Um, you discovered that they ended up murdering an orc and a goblin that were from another clan or a tribe that you guys have yet to meet. Um, Also, it appears that some of them have transformed into, I guess I don't know what to call them exactly. Monstrous tieflings, I suppose. Monstrous forms of tieflings.
Oh, they're currently transformed?
They are not right now.
Oh, okay. You're talking about like from the night before.
Like they have in the past.
Right. I'm with you now.
Yeah. And then they were transformed when they killed the orc and goblin. At least one of them was. Um, you found that Leo and Titus seem to be more like kind of the leaders of the group, or tried to be. Um, they don't seem to have bad intentions. Um, and it seems as though Zeik and Dorian have kind of gotten through to them to a certain extent. But Balduk showing off that wand with the corruptive magic, basically incited the others. And they ended up seeing through, like he pulled out a second wand, because Eloran's got the first wand actually outside. Is when you pull out the second one is when they decided they were going to attack you in the middle of the night. So a struggle is currently underway. Leo froze this one in place using whole person, and Titus is kind of fighting off this guy. I think Ardea has this one sort of pinned. I can't remember the exact state of things.
I know I was working on tying one of them up.
Right. Well, if I remember right, there was a strength contest, and I think that he won the strength contest between you two.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. So that was at that point, and I would imagine that there'd be enough ruckus inside that Zeik, Dorian, and Eloran would hear it. There's no perception checks or anything on that. So I think you guys would be pretty alerted pretty quickly that something's wrong. Also, something else to keep in mind, and I do have another map that we can use, but that will have to wait until, well, I'll have to wait if this fight goes on outside. One thing to keep in mind, since Zeik cast plant growth, everyone moves 4 times as slow.
Outside.
Is that right? Outside? Oh, I thought it was in the building too.
No, I don't think it can smash through foundations. I'm assuming it can't.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Ardea also, that's one of her favorite terrains, so it gives her and her party
Advantage.
or where you don't have to spend the extra movement to traverse it.
Does that work the same with plant growth, Brett?
I don't know, but I know
Oh,
that
that's right. It may not
rangers.
be an actual forest. So.
I know rangers ignore difficult terrain, but I don't know about that stuff.
Right.
I don't know about party members.
There is something with her favorite terrain.
I think that might be specific to when you're traveling, maybe not necessarily in combat.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that specific action works.
See, I think it might be more of I guess you could say an overworld thing, right? Where you're actually traveling from place to place.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes more sense. So I think in this particular situation, Ardea would be able to move normally, but I don't think anyone else would. But yep, we're gonna start with Dorian, since he is first in the combat order. Okay.
Building.
Do what?
So I'm gonna enter the building and
Let's see. What's your movement speed?
30 feet.
I think outside is it 10 feet, Brett?
You have to use 4 movement for every 1 foot that you move.
4 movement for every 1 foot you move.
Oh right, gotcha.
Yeah. So I think you can get right at the door. I think, yeah. Now
Is that about where the door is?
I think so, yeah.
And I'll go ahead and cast Bardic Inspiration
Okay.
on
That- On who?
on Eloran.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Bark Inspiration's a full action, right? I think it is.
No, it's a
Yeah.
bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus action. Okay.
Say
Okay,
we're
so-
going in here.
Yeah.
Make sure we don't get our asses kicked.
And you've got another action to cast or do something. I don't know what.
So I'm right at the door.
Right. So you can I will say that you can open it and do something.
Okay. I mean, I'm really gonna open it and wait for Eloran to come run through and. take
Okay.
care
I
of
mean,
business.
you could. You could ready an action in this case. I think if you want to do that, or defer your action potentially to when Eloran gets to the door.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and ready my crossbow.
Okay. So I think on that you'll have advantage whenever you use it.
So I'm gonna if I could open the door and ready my crossbow, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. Right. You're kind of taking aim right now, assessing the
As-
situation.
Right, as I sing a little song to Eloran to pump him up to simmer down the
Y'all
anything.
gonna make me lose my mind up in here.
It's the song of his people.
A classic dwarf song of war.
Yes. Right. Right.
Oh, yes, the great DMX.
Yep. Who can forget? DMX the Mighty. Arr, arr. All right, so it's now this guy's turn. He is going to try. Well, first he's going to try and break free from Titus because Titus has got him in a grip. So he's going to. It's a strength contest.
I would imagine Titus is pretty strong.
You would be correct. Oh, I accidentally rolled him twice. Well, the first one, unfortunately, is canon. So let's see what this guy rolls in response. God. Yeah, a 15 beats a 9. He actually breaks out. So he breaks out. He's gonna move right here. He's gonna try and move this way, and this is probably gonna trigger an attack of opportunity from Ardea. And Titus, actually, now that I think about it.
She get just one attack, or does she get two since she has extra or extra attack or whatever that is?
She's gonna get one attack, I believe, is how that works. Whether or not they have dual wielding or not, I think it's just one. So Titus is going to try and swing at this Morning Star, and he's going to miss.
Pretty fucking useless so far.
It's not been rolling good. Ardea's going to hit. Deal 9 piercing damage. Okay. Now, wait. You're right, this guy's gonna keep going. Alright, he's gonna try and snatch the wand out of your hands, Balduk. I don't know if you've still got it in your hands.
I don't have a wand in my hands. I'm asleep.
You're still asleep? Right now?
Yeah, I mean, has there really been that much noise? I mean, we're talking about in just a matter of a few seconds. Like,
I mean, there's been the struggle already, but yeah. Okay. So, if you're still asleep...
He would have to take time to rifle through my belongings to see if he could find one. But hey, I think everybody also saw that I handed that off to Eloran outside, or before he went outside, too.
But you pulled out a second wand.
Yeah,
The second one that was hidden, and I had my back to them so they wouldn't see it.
No,
Can't they-
if I remember, you pulled it out and Leo tried to cover it.
Well, I had turned my back to the room so that I could, and I pull it out to show.
It's not a very big room.
No.
It's not a very big wand, I don't imagine. I mean, it's not like it'd be hard to hide in front of my body.
I really don't remember you specifying that. When you pull, I remember you saying you just pulled it out. Period.
Maybe they passed their perception checks, or maybe they can just sense it.
I don't know. I know my first action was to turn my back to the room and then pull out the wand.
See, okay. The way this played out, I'm pretty positive, is you pulled it out, Leo attempted to cover it, some of them still saw it with their perception checks, and that's why we're in this situation right now.
All right, that's fine. I'm not arguing that.
Then what are you arguing?
Yeah, because you are very much arguing.
I'm not arguing that they failed perception checks. I'm arguing what actions that I took. I
Okay.
mean, I took them. I think I would know what I did.
I think Drew's right. That sounds right from my memory.
I mean, honestly, it sounds like retconning, but I really don't care. It's not that important, so we can continue.
Okay. Fine.
I agree with you guys, not Balduk.
Well, the DM's COD, so he's the only one that matters.
His call.
I mean, he's still got to try to. If he's going to try to do it without alerting me, he's still going to have to try to slide a hand through my belongings.
Okay. I mean, he could do that.
I guess the question would it be sleight of hand if he is awoke? Like, is he still trying to sleight of hand?
I mean, if I'm awake, then I don't know that it'd be sleight of hand. It would just be a struggle. I mean, I'm not just going to willingly hand it over, and it's not out in the open.
Right.
Right. So the question of you being awake is pretty important here.
So So then, re-summarize what all sounds have been made. Because my understanding was like that this wasn't necessarily loud interactions, but it could be. I mean, maybe I misunderstood.
Well, keep in mind that Titus is dressed in his armor.
I mean, maybe if Dorian's song, if that was heard from outside, maybe that would wake.
I mean, I would just assume that Balduk would wake up from, because keep in mind that some people have been physically restrained and fighting each other, like struggling against each other. Leo has also like magically cast and held somebody while he's being attacked by another one.
I mean, I'm fine with being awake. My original thought was that Balduk would probably be hard asleep, and wouldn't.
I don't know. I just think it would be. I think it would make sense just from the fact that Titus's armor is clinking around, and he's like trying to move, and there's grunting and people trying to like. I don't know. I think it would be reasonable that someone would be awake.
It works for me.
Unless they're in a deep sleep for some reason.
Yeah, that works for me. I'd be waking up and groggy.
All right.
But it's, I would imagine as soon as somebody tries to jump on my shit.
Well, I mean, that's what's
going to be a quick wake up call, nonetheless.
Yeah. So we're gonna. I think this is probably just a strength contest then. Let's go ahead and roll a strength check. All right, so he does not succeed.
Are they sharing rolls?
Yeah, we're on the same. I'm using the TV so we can both sit here and do this because it's.
So does it take into account your stats?
Yeah, I got both our pages pulled up, so I pull up my page. It's just under her.
Okay.
Like I could change this and actually do it as.
I just didn't understand.
Yeah, so that should be fine. That's going to be his turn, I would say. So now it's Titus's turn. Let me get back to. There we go. So he's going to move in. And now he's just going to attack this guy with his Morning Star. And hit.
Got him.
Pretty good. Oh wait, right. Fighters at this level get 3 attacks. Is that right?
2.
Level
2. 8.
Two.
2 attacks. Ah, well, one of them hit. And now it is Balduk's turn.
First and foremost, I'm going to throw up Mage Armor, and I guess I probably have to roll on Wild Surge. I don't know if there's a way to do that in Roll 20, besides just doing just a slash roll.
So there's a die on the left, David. There's in that little bar.
Yeah,
just mouse over that, and then you can click on the D20.
Well, you can also use the chat and do a slash roll, and then type in your 1d8. Or
Yeah,
that's an option too.
like I think, does D&D Beyond have the lookup table built in or no?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
There's my roll to see if it triggers Wild Surge. I don't remember.
It does.
It does.
Okay.
If it's easier for us to roll for you on that, we can. If you have to go up to the TV to do it, we can roll for you.
Well, I got the laptop plugged up to the TV, so I can do the rolls. I'm juggling too many things right now, so things are moving a little slow.
Yeah, so you rolled a 9, so I don't know what the table would.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the table right now on my tablet.
Yeah.
That is Magic Missile at 5th level, and I'm gonna point them all right at this guy trying to get into my shit.
All right, that's fair.
So 7d4 plus 7.
That's what I was going to have to look up because I don't remember what a 7d4 plus 7.
Yeah. I think I could roll that. 7. What? D10?
7d4 plus 7.
D4 plus. Okay. So it would be
Got it.
that.
Oh, Cannon is David's roll.
Yeah, let David have it.
Force damage.
Okay, so yeah. It actually ended up coming up first anyway, which is weird. But yeah, 25 damage. I don't think it does anything else, right?
Not magic missile.
Yeah, I don't think Magic Missile does anything else. So yeah, obviously this guy is now beyond bloodied. But he's still
What's
kicking.
beyond other than
Like, less than half health. That's what I mean by beyond bloodied. Yeah, no, like... Yeah.
Okay.
So... Yeah, these missiles fire into this guy, and he just fucking screams from the pain.
How do we resolve the tie that Leo and I have? I don't remember.
I think you're just gonna go first.
Okay.
Because you're a player character and he's still an NPC. If it were two different player characters, that'd be a different story, but
Yep.
yeah. So, this guy is now coming in. Actually, hold on. Yes. That's right, this guy was attacking Leo. Never mind. He's going to attack Leo now. He's going to attack... Okay, so... Jeez. That is 16 damage to Leo.
What's his armor?
Not great. He is a wizard.
One of them was a 6, though, wasn't it? Like, is he naked?
Oh, do you see that?
Yeah, I see the rolls. The one of them, the last roll was only 6.
Ah.
And that's 12 damage.
Well, the third one doesn't hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Are we not supposed to see the rolls?
No, you weren't. I was fudging a little, but okay.
You're probably like, did you hack my computer? What the fuck?
Right, because normally, like, that's interesting. You guys can see that because normally, like, with enemies and monsters and stuff, you can't see. Like, only the DM can see the rolls.
You can turn that on and off or something. I don't know how it's done, but there's an option to
So I think
toggle
at the
that.
bottom, if you choose who you're rolling as, if you roll as the something else, you won't.
That might be.
Yeah, that might do it because that's what I'm trying to keep up with doing that so we can see when I'm rolling or
Yeah.
when Emily's rolling, which character it's.
Right, because what I'm doing for these guys is I'm taking the stats of another monster, but not necessarily like the damage and stuff they do, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of why I was I was inflating numbers on damage. but yes, Leo does not have a very high AC at all. So that's... I think that's... All right. All right, this guy is. Let me look up. Whole person. Does it have?
At the end of each of its turns, it can make a wisdom save to try to break out.
Yes. And oh yeah, and this is a concentration spell, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Leo has to make a save. And concentration's always
Constitution saving throw.
okay. Oof. Yeah, he breaks concentration. Being attacked. So this guy's coming at Balduk now. Hmm. So, Brett, I'm just curious. Out of like in the other campaign when I was rolling for monster attacks, no one could see the hits and stuff,
No.
right?
No.
Huh. Interesting. All right, he's gonna attack you, Balduk.
Bring it.
So that's
Is it all three of them,
yeah,
or just the first one?
all three.
What do matching AC to?
Match. Well,
Matching is a hit unless you play with the homebrew roll of
Alright,
glancing
then,
blows.
I'm gonna cast Shield as a reaction. Bump my AC by 5 until my next turn.
Okay.
It's another first level spell.
Yeah. I think that's. What is your AC normally?
With mage armor on, it's 16. Without mage armor, it's 13.
Okay. All right. So it's
And
like
then-
right now it's 21.
Yes.
Cool.
And then I can't remember where we say 11 to 20, or is it the bottom half of the roll? Is
Well, if it rolls a negative, if it rolls a crit fail, like it rolls a 1 or a 11 to 20.
okay, so
So-
that's another.
Yeah.
I always forget. I can never remember if it's the bottom half of the dice.
That's because I made it more convoluted because I wanted it to happen more. Basically.
Now let's see what a 49 is. You can't speak for the next minute. Whenever you try, pink bubbles float out of your mouth.
All right. That's yeah. Sure.
Yep. Well, good luck casting spells.
Yep. All right. Eloran, you're up.
The doors are open, right?
Right. You can only move. Basically, you move.
Right?
Yeah. Well, it's a fourth of your speed. Is that right, Brett?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fourth. And I think you had. Yeah.
In that case, I would like where can you mark on here where the door is? Like, can I see this?
So like it's right in front of Dorian. So like you could see Titus. You could see.
The guy to his left?
That would depend on which way the door opens.
Well,
I think.
which way does the door open, Mr. DM?
Yeah, you could see that guy.
Okay. No, that's gonna be my action though. said he looked bloodied, pretty bloodied.
Yeah. Took a bit of damage there.
I think. I'm just gonna shoot him twice with my cross. No. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him twice with my.
Okay.
Nah. Does that hit?
Nope. That definitely hits. Good God.
That's a crit, isn't it?
No. If it were crit, it would be glowing green.
Even when I roll from that app.
Yeah. So you actually, if you hover over the number, Steven, you can see the math. So it's a 19, right? So you almost crit, actually.
Okay. I just shoot him once. I do want to move.
Oh, you're only gonna shoot him once?
Well, I only hit him once. You know.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And then I'll move up one spot. And I don't really want to waste anything, so I think that'll just be my turn.
Okay.
Didn't Dorian have
So
a
you're-
held action too?
I was gonna say, can I go ahead and use my action to follow up a shot?
Yeah. Do that, and you'll have advantage on this one because you readied it. I guess you can roll again.
Yeah, see if you crit.
See if you crit. Nah. Oddly enough, the same amount of wait, did you? Wow, you only rolled a 1 both times for damage. Okay. So you hit him for 5. Yeah, he's not looking great. Alright, it's Leo's turn. So Leo is struggling desperately to get this guy off of him. So he's going to cast... Let's see. This is... Yes. He's going to put his hands are going to crackle electricity. He's going to grab this guy, try and use Shocking Grasp. Wow.
He rolled a 3 to hit, and he rolled a 1 and a 2 on his damage.
Good God. Nope. None of that's going to do. Jesus. I swear my NPCs aren't bad.
Yeah, they're not bad when they attack us.
Right. Alright. Yeah, I think that's his turn. So Zeik, you're up.
I hear commotion, so I'm going to swoop in the door, flying, land here. Can I tell that this guy looks like he's almost dead?
Yeah, you can tell he's in rough shape.
Okay, so the other 3, I'm going to cast Hold Person on them.
Oh shit! I didn't know you could cast Hold Person on all 3 people.
I'm casting it with a 4th level spell slot.
Damn.
So I
Okay.
can target 3 things, so they all 3 have to make a Wisdom save.
All right. They all fail.
Nice. Alright, they're all paralyzed for now.
Damn. Let me get a little marker on these guys.
I'm done after that.
Okay. Ardea.
Oh, you put 1 on Leo.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's...
They do
nope.
look exactly the same, but yeah.
Right, they do. That's Titus. So is this guy. I think it was this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. All right, Ardea.
I know.
Melee attacks are an automatic crit if they're paralyzed.
Oh God, that's
Oh, it was an
right.
automatic crit. I thought it was just advantage.
No, it's way more.
Oh wow.
I should have done what I originally wanted to do.
I have my long sword out, and I want to just stab the one in front of me.
Do it. Oh yeah, yeah. God. That's so crazy. So that's
Sorry,
No,
she
that's
was trying to use her.
You're looking-
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. She's good. Yeah.
okay.
If it's an automatic crit, you
Any
just double
attack that hits the creature. Wait, how does it not hit?
Well, paralyzed creatures get
Thank you.
advantage on attacks, don't they?
Let me see here. Strength and dexterity saving throw, attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Oh, they have advantage. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she
Okay.
got 22 to hit, and then.
So
guess
then
just-
I guess it deals the max, like your weapon die, right?
Yeah, double the die.
So you double the die. So if you look at that number. Well, you have to look at the actual, like, if you hover over the 10, you can see it was a d6.
Oh, you're talking. So she
We-
rolled a 5. So, yeah.
it'd be 11?
15. Because it's
15.
plus 5.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're right. All right.
You have more actions. Do you want to attack again? Or?
How's that one looking?
I mean, he's still alive, not bloodied.
The other short sword and slash his throat again.
He's got a thick throat, I guess. Well,
Fuck.
I don't know. I don't know what would happen here. I don't know how you would.
This thing is absolutely horrible on its own rolls, because my rolls have never been this shitty, ever.
Well,
She probably stumbles on an attack and wafts it, but she's got an extra attack she can take still.
yeah, she whiffed it.
Colossus strike if she wants to.
She got a critical hit. She looked over to see if Titus was watching, and that's what messed her up.
That's
There you
it.
go.
That's it.
Did you see?
That's the cannon.
You want to make your extra attack?
Yeah. Did I lose my sword or get it stuck anywhere?
Nah.
But you'd have advantage, so I mean, even if your advantage attack missed, it's not.
And for my third, I'm going to just do it again.
All right, yeah.
Is
That
that
hits.
the critical, or is that only the first attack?
So again, if it's a critical, it'll show it. You'll like you see how the crit fail is red. The 9 is red.
Right.
If it's
I'm
a
talking
crit.
about-
Oh yeah. You mean like crit damage? Gotcha.
Right. Again, I didn't know if only the first attack got crit damage or if all attacks.
All
against
attacks.
Okay.
Right.
So that would be a
3,
6
plus 5 is 11.
And then you got Colossus.
Colossal Strike,
Strike or
which is a
something.
1d8.
I don't know. Is that it?
And that's damaged, or that's double too.
But has he? Did he have
Well,
damage to
your
him
first
already?
attack did damage to him.
Yeah.
So-
Colossal strike.
on your second attack.
Colossal strike is double as well. Yeah.
So another 10 damage.
For the people
Yep.
that are using Beyond 20, you can change the type of roll to auto crit in case of this particular situation.
Yeah, I got her page logged in, but I haven't had a chance to really look at how this works together. So we're still using the character sheet in Roll20.
Okay. Any other attacks or anything? Ardea?
No, I mean I'm gonna try and do whatever I have to.
So this guy is gonna make his. So let's see. Can't do anything. Right. So he's just gotta. He's gonna try and make his wisdom save. See what he can do. No, he failed. Okay. He's still stuck. Dorian, no, he failed. We're back up to you. Okay. He's still stuck.
Okay.
Dorian, no, he failed. We're back up to you. Okay.
I'm still in the doorway.
He's still stuck.
I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw both my daggers, bloodied, and needs to die. So.
Okay, you're throwing your daggers at the wounded guy. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
This fella. Oof. Yeah, the second dagger hits. Yeah. He's barely clinging to life. Okay, he's gonna make his wisdom saving throw to try and break out of the whole person. Nope. Oh wait, right. Every attack has advantage. And you do crit damage, right? So how much more is that dagger gonna do? Is that 8?
Did only the 19 hit? That would be.
Well, but every dagger has, but he can roll with advantage, so he could roll again, I think, because these two are for the first dagger.
Oh yeah, if you're counting both those for the first dagger, then you just got to decide which damage roll you want to take. If you get him the higher one, it would be.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Now he's dead.
If you click on the red D20 symbol thing at the top, you can change it to like roll twice or roll advantage or whatever.
Okay.
So that guy's gone. No.
Yay,
Titus.
and boo, Dorian.
Now it's Titus's turn. And he's
Emily's
just gonna.
cheering on her boyfriend.
That's right. Titus is gonna attack with his Morning Star. So both attacks hit, and he deals double the die damage. So 12, 14. First one hits for 14. Second one hits. So 11, 15. Obviously, this guy's now bloodied. Balduk.
All right, I want to try to speak for a spell cast, but when bubbles come out of my mouth, I just switch to a somatic component, wave my hands in the air, and Chaos Bolt level 2 at the one beside me still.
Okay.
I don't know if I have that set up in Roll20.
Well, I think you should be able to just cast it with the extension, like from D&D Beyond.
I found it. Hang on. But I don't have my page logged in, so I just have hers right now. I don't know if I can do two different logins at the same time. I
You
haven't.
can open one of them in a private window.
I mean, I've actually
crap,
I've got Leo and Titus's character pages open in the same browser, and I'm not having any issues. Let's see.
Yeah, but 2 different accounts.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
You need to log in as an incognito window for one of them.
Yeah, I could
Yeah, that would probably do it.
But again, I still haven't had a chance to play with it and figure it out. Anyway, that's a 17 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
And then, what is that? 3, 8, 2.
You should get a couple more dice, I think.
Yeah, something. I'm not sure if that looks right. Does
2
that
more
look right?
d6s.
Yeah, because you cast it at a higher level, so
Should be. Yeah. It shows third. For some reason, that's showing a 3 on a higher level. Oh no, that's the extra d6. That's so yeah. There's the 2, there's the 3, and then there's the 8. So that's the first. It's a 3 and a 5 on those d8s, which means I can choose from fire. Or I'll do thunder damage, and then it gets the 3 from a d6 and 2 from a d6. So 13 total damage.
right. And I think it doesn't it double because, well, it's not a melee attack, I guess, but it should. Oh, wow, what? Oh, for wild magic.
Yep. I'm trying to hustle this along and not waste time. But I'm juggling between too many devices.
16 on the D100 table.
Yep.
Oh no.
It's very close. 17. 17 would be.
Would be the fireball.
No, 17, 18 is the Featherbeard. 16 missed it by 1 digit. 16 is I regain, for the next minute, I regain 5 hit points at the start of each turn, which I'm already at max.
Okay.
So I can't regain anything.
You're fine.
And then I'm going to take some movement and move out. When they're held, they're paralyzed. They won't get an opportunity attack, right?
No. Can't do anything.
And then that's Titus just above Zeik, so I'm going to try to just move 30 feet, kind of as far away as I can get into this opposite.
Okay.
Crap. I'm trying to juggle this. It's not working with me too well. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. And that's my turn.
Okay. And wow, well, more wisdom saves. Nope.
An old person has been pretty useful.
Yeah, it definitely helps when they fail all the saves.
Oh, there's one that finally breaks out.
Yep.
But he still can't do anything this turn. Okay. Elrond.
Well, I am going to I'm gonna shoot my hook onto Titus, onto his armor,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna pull myself to Titus,
All right.
and then if that's successful, do I need to roll something or? Can
Yeah, that's probably going to be a dexterity check, I think, just to aim it.
You use your bardic inspiration for it too, just for
Yes.
drama.
Go ahead.
Does a 13 get it, or do I
No,
need to use that?
no, you probably need to use a bardic inspiration.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What does the bardic inspiration do?
1d6,
D8.
d8. Yeah. Well, now it definitely happens.
Okay.
So you latch onto his armor and fly into the room
Yeah.
past Dorian, and
Is somebody in this spot?
that's Zeik.
Oh, okay. So I can't I gotta move. Are we Is my movement speed lowered in here?
No, it's not lowered.
Right. In that case, where
Would
is
Zeek need to dodge that? Or take damage?
We would have flown in around the same time, so
I guess that's true, yeah.
So I am going to step to here. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Alright. Come on, Leo.
Better hope all those guys don't wake up at once and you get flanked by all of them.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
They're
Eloran.
worried about going at you. I don't think they're worried about us. And
Yeah, you're probably right.
Opportunity if they move, so that's why I put myself out there.
That's actually very smart. I didn't think about that.
Yeah? Yeah. Let's see. As a wizard, he has a lot of spells to pick from.
fireball.
I did not give him Fireball, though that would be hilarious.
I was gonna thunder step out of the way, but I can't cast that because it's a verbal component only. But it
Yep.
would have been AoE damage on all of them.
Yeah. Let's see. No.
Pink bubbles.
He's gonna cast Witch Bolt.
Which bolt is he casting?
He's gonna cast it on
I
this
left.
guy. So it's not a melee attack, so it doesn't get extra damage, I don't think, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
As long as you're in 5 feet.
Oh yeah, an attack that hits the creature if the attacker is within 5 feet, so even range attacks work
Okay.
if they're next to it.
So it'd be 15 damage? Right? This is a D12.
You rolled a 3 on the D12, so if you're doubling that, it'd just be 6.
Ah. Okay. Zeke?
Does Leo or Titus look hurt?
Leo looks hurt.
I'm gonna say, should we kill them? To Titus or Leo. Should we kill them?
Titus is just going to nod his head in agreement, and Leo is going to kind of give out a kind of resigned, yes.
Okay, I heal Leo. It's a bonus
Because
action.
they said that you could kill everybody. Alright, I trust you now. Healed.
And then I'm gonna
Yeah. How much did
attack
he heal for? Let's see. 9?
9,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
And then I'm gonna melee spell attack on this guy that's with Ardea.
Okay.
This should be a critical hit.
Yep.
It's also advantage, so let me roll again. No, okay, yeah.
So that's 32 damage, right?
If you double it, yeah. Or I could roll. I could roll again.
Yeah, let's double it.
Okay. That's it for me.
Yeah, he's almost dead. Ardea.
Did we decide to kill?
What?
Did we decide to kill them or not?
We have decided that they die.
We've gotten approval to kill them.
And I keep doing what I'm doing.
Yep. Oh, Balduk rolled it. Whoops.
No, Ardea rolled it. It's Balduk is the name as is.
I see. The person as. Right. So, this guy is a dead.
Okay then. Then I'm gonna step forward to where his corpse is
Uh-huh.
and attack the one that's been bothering Leo.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, that hits for 18 damage.
Three.
And I'm gonna do it again because I have 3 attacks.
Yeah. 20. Getting bloodied.
And
Okay.
that is my turn.
That
Ta-da!
guy's dead, and we are back to Dorian.
I'm gonna move on inside and retrieve my daggers from the guy I threw them at.
Yeah. Well, this guy is no longer held.
So we got Leo right above me, and then the guy that's not held is at the very top.
Well, this guy.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. Well, as I pull my two daggers out, I'm gonna go ahead and strike the guy right in front of me there.
Okay. The second attack hits.
Done.
Okay. Yeah, Titus is just going to move up here by this guy and beat the shit out of him.
Yep, get them free crits.
Crits for days.
16, 26 damage. Well, no, the first one doesn't actually hit. Well, he kind of flubbed that up, but the second attack hits for 10.
Ardea probably distracted him.
Oh yeah.
Well, right. Doing something weird, no doubt.
It's with my purple beauty.
Yes. All right, Balduk.
I am.
The top.
I think I'm just gonna.
You gonna attack that guy?
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Okay.
Just trying to get in my.
It hits.
For a whopping 8, and Then I'm gonna move back into this corner. That's as far as I can.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. That guy's got to make his wisdom save. God damn, whole person. He crits out. But he still can't do anything
Yep.
this turn. So, God, that's definitely one of the more busted parts about that.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. All right, so this tiefling,
Basically, each failed save is a turn missed.
yeah. So you're guaranteed at least one missed turn.
Yeah, if they failed the original.
Yeah. All right, that guy's gonna try and attack Dorian back. So 2 of his attacks hit for 12 bludgeoning damage. I assume the 12 isn't going to hit for Dorian.
Correct, yeah. I'm 16.
Okay. All right, Eloran. There are more tiefling corpses piling up around you.
Yep. I am going to this one that's beside Titus and Leo. How bad does it look?
It's bloodied at this point.
All right, I'm gonna smash him first. I'm just gonna hit him once. I'm gonna hit him until he dies.
Okay. All right.
Let's see.
Ghoul. It's a hit.
That hits.
Does.
Okay. I get to roll. +2 for my fire damage.
Let me check something real quick.
He's probably resistant to fire.
Yeah.
So one difference between 1 and 2 is not big, but still.
Right. Yeah, tieflings as a race actually have resistance to fire damage.
Okay, well then I'm gonna hit him with my other hammer.
Right.
Not that very much. I assume he's still alive?
Yes. God. That does hit. 10. Still alive.
Really? In that case, I think I'm just gonna sit. I'm not gonna waste anything else.
Not gonna blow through all your attacks.
Yeah, there's only 2 of these guys, and they're
Yeah.
mostly stuck.
Yeah, they're not really in a great place right now.
Oh, I thought that guy was stuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't see where the icon
Well,
was.
yeah, it's kind of hard to see in these close quarters, but yeah, both of them at this point are broken out. But yeah, it's Leo's turn.
Balduk tries to cheer on Eloran, but it just pink bubbles come out of his mouth.
There you go. There you go. That's good. That's good.
I take it as offense. I think he's calling me gay.
Nice. All right, so all of his big spells end up doing a bunch of damage to like everyone, so probably don't want to do that. He's gonna try and grab the guy and cast Shocking Grasp. Okay, it's better. 11 damage. Zeik.
Sure. I'll cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
Cool.
And because of my feat, I get to ignore resistance to fire damage.
Dang.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it has 4 rays.
Yes.
I know the last one hit. What about the first 2?
For which one?
I'm attacking this guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So wow, only one of them hits. The very last one.
Dang, he must have high AC. Well, I got a crit on it, so 10 fire damage. Actually,
Yep.
I get to reroll ones, so hang on.
Okay.
So that's 5 more. Because I get to
Okay.
replace the one I rolled on damage die with a
Okay.
6. Okay,
Cool.
that's it.
All right, Ardea.
Well, I'm just gonna keep whacking at this guy between Titus and Leo, but the whole time I'm staring at Titus with a big smile on my.
Titus is looking away awkwardly.
She still does it with a smile on her face.
I know.
She doesn't
Oh, yeah.
realize.
Yeah, of course. It's perfect.
It's actually not a reroll. I did a little too much damage, but oh well.
Does
Ah.
15 hit?
No,
Do it again.
that definitely hits.
Critical.
Critical. It's 14 damage.
Do it again.
This guy's God! 2 crits. He's dead. He be dead.
And I wink at Titus as I kill him.
I still can't see her.
No. Titus is kind of looking on, like, just kind of staring at sort of in this, kind of scared of Ardea at this point as he watches her just stab this guy to pieces.
Emily is losing her shit right now. She's loving this.
Dorian.
Yeah. So, are the tieflings or this last tiefling? Is he wearing any metal? Can I use heat metal?
Yeah, there's some metal in his armor.
Okay, because yeah, I'm pretty mad that he kind of beat me up a little bit there. So I'm gonna cast a 4th level heat metal and just hit him.
Okay. That's 3rd level, dang. So I forget what all it does, but yeah, it's all fire damage, so that means he has resistance, so that's 5 damage instead.
What's my roll? I rolled a 1, a 6, and a 2. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I say that to his face after I.
You say, I rolled a 1, a 6, and a 2, damn it.
The tiefling is mildly uncomfortable by the heat. Alright, it's Titus. I'm gonna move over here.
So basically, he has to take his armor off, or he'll take more damage.
Yeah. Titus is
He
gonna.
also has disadvantage on attack and ability checks.
Unless he strips.
Yeah, unless he strips.
Unless he strips. Alright, Morningstar. Oh! He crit.
About time you did something.
Both attacks hit, and he hits for 24 damage. Pretty respectable. All right, Balduk.
Still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
This is like a boss fucking tiefling. All the other ones went down way easier.
Well, keep in mind, all of the others were held in place and were dealt double damage on top of everything else.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let's see if I can. How does he look?
I mean, he's bloodied.
Well, let's give something a shot here. Why not? Think a 25 will hit?
That will certainly hit.
For 26 damage?
Yeah. What kind of damage is it?
Actually, let's see here. I rolled a 2 and a 3, so that will be cold damage.
Yeah.
After I saw
okay.
my firebolt not do a whole lot to him, I'm going to hit him with cold on this one.
So, when does the Chaos Bolt fork? I forget.
If your 2d8s roll the same damage, so I had to highlight this to read it. So 2d8s rolled a 2 and a 3. The 2 5s that you're seeing is 5 total from the d8s, and then 5 from one of the d6s.
Okay.
And then my other additional d6s are the higher level cast box that totals up to 16.
Sure. Okay.
And then I rolled a 16 on Wild Surge, so let me roll
What?
D100.
All right, roll D100. 48. I think you got a 49 before.
Yeah, 48 is is below it, so this is good. A unicorn controlled by the DM appears within a space within 5 feet of me, and it disappears 1 minute later.
Okay.
That happened to us.
That happened in one of Brett's campaigns.
4748 is a unicorn. 4950 is bubbles.
All right, let me go and get a unicorn real quick.
Who's evil aligned?
Pink bubbles and a unicorn.
Is anyone evil aligned in the party? I don't think so. That could have been a problem.
Yeah, I had the unicorn attack one of the players.
Yeah, because unicorns are like celestial good aligned things. Like they will attack anything that's evil.
Are these tieflings evil?
I would definitely say the ones attacking you are.
Well, it sounds like we got an ally.
Can heal us at least.
Let me.
I'm still getting 5 points of health every round that I don't need, so there's that.
Where? There he is. There's your unicorn.
Damn! That's a big ass token. Hey, he's supposed to appear within 5 feet of me.
Ah, right. I guess I'll just add him add him to the end of the combat order.
Are you crying?
No, I was just no, it was just something in my eye. No.
Balduk tries to say hello to this unicorn that magically popped in front of him, and it's just bubbles that come out of his mouth.
Just normal stuff.
The unicorn looks amused by this. Just normal chaos sorcerer stuff. All right.
Was it not his first rodeo?
This unicorn's been summoned by many a chaos sorcerer in his day. Okay, so this guy, God, he's not in a good place. He's gonna try and hit Eloran, or not Eloran, Dorian. Dang. He hit all three.
Any damage?
Huh?
20?
Yeah. Yeah, he was on the ball.
I'm hurting pretty good right now.
Yeah. Well, it's probably fine because all likelihood Eloran's gonna kill him right now.
An 18. Oh, there it goes. Did I hit him?
Yeah. One more. What's the D6? Oh.
That's the lightning damage.
Oh, right. Okay.
Does the 16 hit?
No.
How does he look?
Oh, wait. He still takes heat metal damage, doesn't he? He hasn't taken his armor off.
Sure.
Sure.
2d8, wasn't it?
Yeah. The odds of him surviving this are very low, but let's do this. No, he's dead.
Nice.
I just rolled 1d8 and that was all it took. Alright. Okay, and with that, we are out of combat. The unicorn is still around.
For just a few more seconds. I mean, it's a
Right.
minute total, so my bubbles
Oh my-
will wear off in like,
Oh my god.
like 15 seconds later or something.
Zeke is about to speak with animals. He's going to speak with the unicorn.
I'm going to
Do
say,
it.
do you have the power to destroy an item of great evil?
Oh, please, yes. Please let this happen.
Show me the item.
Jesus.
I'll say, show it the wand.
Who are you talking to?
The unicorn?
No, who is he asking to show the wand to?
Balduk.
Everyone.
Everyone?
Everybody, yeah. Break it out. Get it out.
Eloran's got the wand.
Okay, so Eloran's got one.
Are you going to show it to it?
As far as anybody knows, Eloran's got the wand. And Leo would be the only other person that knows that there's a second one.
Oh, we.
Eloran, show it the wand.
I did. I pulled it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Lay it on the floor.
Okay.
And it's going to point its horn down. And its horn's going to glow with a radiant energy and shoot the wand. And it will explode. Like, it's actually going to, there's going to be a bunch of, green and black sort of energy that emanate from this thing as it shatters and blows up. And when it does that, gonna show The two tieflings that were dead, their bodies actually change.
What is that?
Something bad.
Right. I wonder if I can show this to the party. Oh god.
And there's some way you can. I don't know how it's done because I've not messed with the GM side, but you can display the art.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't think there's any. The problem is this is just a token, so there's no art associated with it, I guess. But basically, they're horrifying, like monstrous versions of tieflings.
Would it be safe to assume that these were the monsters they turn into whenever they got a jolt of that magic?
Yes. And with the like the wands, like remnants are just shattered, and there's like some black residue that's left behind. The unicorn turns back to Zeik, and as it's fading away back to the realm, back to the, I guess, celestial plane,
I can speak again.
it says, "It is done."
Thank you.
It just bows its head in deference, and it's gone.
As it fades out, Balduk could just yell at him, "Bye, unicorn!" What happened to those guys over there? What the fuck is that?
Did you summon that on purpose, or was that just chaos magic?
Balduk shrugs.
Okay, I assumed.
He says, "Sure." He goes, "Yes."
Leo and Titus are pretty amazed right now.
Is everyone
Leo.
okay? Is anyone hurt?
I'm hurt pretty bad.
Eat 10 good berries. I'll give you 10 good berries. Eat them all. So it's 10 HP.
I eat one in solidarity. I don't need the health, I just eat one.
Okay. Titus is gonna kind of shout, Was that a unicorn? What?"
It came to destroy that wand. That's enough proof that it's an item of evil.
Yes.
And the effects
Yes.
it had on your friends is another reason.
Oh yes, of course. This is their transformed states. To think it would even have this effect on them even when they're dead. Yeah, this is all pretty fucked.
I hope this is enough to convince you not to continue to the north.
Yes, I believe we are no longer going to be traveling northward, regardless of the dreams or power we may feel.
Do you want to come with us?
Join us to the city of Ash.
City of Ash. I don't know if I want to continue fighting.
We would love to have your help, but if not that, I recommend you should go to the Sentinels. There's at least one tiefling there, and there's 2 knowledgeable wizards.
Wizards, you say?
Ardea, did you only see one tiefling there, or was there a bunch?
There was
Actually,
only one.
my character doesn't know that, but we'll pretend
No.
like you mentioned it at some point.
I mean, that seems believable, actually. There was one. I explicitly brought up one tiefling and then never interacted with it or did anything with it ever again until now. That's me being bad. I'd very much like to see these wizards. They're quite rare. I was raised by a wizard. He took me in when I was young and trained me as an apprentice. Fortunately, he's been dead for several years now. Well, we can't really go anywhere right now. It's still dark out.
Let's start burying these bodies beneath the trees.
Yes, let's.
Continue the cycle of nature. Because I'm a druid.
I suppose we need to... Oh. That's weird.
Yeah, I just got a thing that says your connection to the server's been interrupted.
Same.
I got the same.
Yeah, I think we all got it.
Yeah, mine's been showing me that for a while now.
Yeah, that's the first I've seen of it.
It wouldn't surprise
I thought
me if
maybe
they're having a lot of traffic.
Yeah, they probably have had the most traffic they've ever had. So, no one can see any of this now.
Yeah, not anything moving around.
Yeah. Okay. Dang it! I actually had a couple of maps. Damn it.
We'll try to refresh and launch the website. Maybe see if that'll help.
Yeah, I guess I'll try that. I'll exit the game and re-enter.
Need to take a quick break, so I'll be right back.
Okay, sure. At least Discord doesn't having any issues.
I just hit refresh and it seems to be working.
Yeah,
Although very slow to load, so I won't swear to it.
yeah, it seems to be working. That's the first disconnect we've had.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen that.
We had one earlier tonight when we first got on, but it went away within like 6 seconds or something, and it's been fine ever since. I just assumed it was our Wi-Fi or something being wishy-washy.
I don't know if any of you guys can see this.
I don't see anything.
Well, yours is slow to load, but this was my kind of... So, like, if the fight had gone outside, this is the map I would have switched us to.
Oh, now it's switched.
Yeah.
It's blurry, but it's loading.
Oh, yeah, it'll load.
That looks cool.
Yeah. So this is kind of the rendering. And as I was making the map, I remembered that Zeik could cast plant growth, so I had to put shrubbery everywhere.
This does not look like a ruin.
No.
Well, we found the most intact pieces of ruins we could.
True. You can see down here, there's some ruin.
What'd you use to make this?
Incarnate.
No idea what that is. Is that something on Steam or is it a?
It's a browser-based map maker.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is it a subscription thing or is it free software?
Yeah, it's subscription, but I think it's like $5 a month, maybe.
There's free version.
There's also a free version.
Yeah, I found a couple of free version map makers, but they're kind of shitty and very limited. So.
Because they're free.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. No, this one's pretty good. I think this one is, like, Incarnate is definitely better suited for making, like, larger scale maps, probably. It's
Are
definitely
they
pretty
all
good.
at this, I don't know what you call it, like 45-degree angle or something, or do they do top-down isometric?
They all seem to be at this angle. That's kind of the problem, like combat-wise.
Yeah. I mean, it still works. It's just different.
Yeah, it works, but I even included some mounds in the back for the bodies.
There's more mounds now.
Yeah, you're right. There are more mounds. Okay, so you guys take the time to. Well, I don't know who's going to help Leo and Titus bury the dead.
I'm definitely not.
Okay.
You're 100% not help.
I'll help. I don't mind.
I
Balduk
will
help.
because it's my fallen brethren that I have found.
Fair enough.
Zeke is going to help, but he has a -1 strength, so he can't help very much.
Feel
Well-
somewhat responsible, so just a little bit. So I'll help.
Okay. I'd say enough people help where you guys can take care of it. So you bury him. Leo kind of says, you know, they weren't this vicious before. We were all just kind of, you know, lost and trying to find our way.
The evil is strong in these lands.
Indeed.
That's why I live to the south of the desert.
I'm amazed we've come this far, to be honest. Why are you here, anyway?
We are trying to investigate the activity with the orcs and the other packed races up here, and we're also searching for a particular dwarf that's gone missing.
Hmm.
And I was just bored.
Well, given what's happened to our group, I can't imagine what's happened to other groups of tieflings trying to travel.
What was Whitebeard's real name?
Mistwalker.
Mistwalker. Yeah, that's it. I'll ask them if they've seen him. I'll describe him.
Mistwalker. You know, aside from Eloran there, I don't think we've ever. It's been some time since we've seen any dwarves since we left the Durbar Mountains. I can't say I've seen this Mistwalker you speak of.
Well, that's why we're headed to the city of Ash to try to find him.
Hmm. You're talking about that large coastal city, right?
Yes.
Yes. I can't say much about it other than, well, all other others that we spoke to before going on this journey said not to go there.
Why?
Why? Because it's dangerous. That's why.
What?
Because it's dangerous. That's why. Nobody
Right.
wants to go where it's dangerous. You might get killed.
Well, that's correct. It's an eerie place, from what I've heard. Normally, the streets are empty and quiet.
What time of day is it now?
It's probably the sun's probably going to come up in an hour or two. Still in the middle, still like nighttime, I guess.
I'm gonna go grow some more plants and then rest.
Okay.
Baldo yawns and walks inside to go finish his nap.
All right. I'd say you guys would turn in for some sleep. Probably.
I'll say Ardea, they might not want to go with us, so this might be your last chance to see them for a while, so take advantage of it.
I spend the
Wow.
entire night
Wow, wow.
horribly flirting with Titus.
All right, roll performance. Or is it charisma?
With disadvantage.
Well, performance goes off charisma, so.
Yeah, performance with disadvantage.
I'm gonna say character sheets for some reason disappeared, so I'm trying to reload those.
Yeah. I'll laugh so hard if she gets like 2 crits.
What is she supposed to roll?
Performance.
Performance?
Performance. That's right.
Ugh.
And she
At
has.
disadvantage?
That's right.
I think it's already just set to do automatic advantage, so just take the
Yeah.
lower.
It's not bad.
She actually crit. Oh shit. Oh,
Crit, but she's got a -1, so it's still brings it
yeah,
down.
so it's 19. God.
Nailed it.
Oh. When you flirt so badly, you do okay at it somehow.
How do you think I got most of my boyfriends in college?
It's probably more than I want to know.
Titus is not immediately repulsed by you anymore.
Not immediately.
Woo!
It just takes a little bit now.
Right.
You're starting to grow on him.
Right.
Patience and perseverance, my friends. Patience and perseverance.
Well, I mean, Ardea's found her husband, so she's got to work at it.
That's true. But Titus.
So you guys gonna like sleep and wake up? I assume taking a
I'm gonna
long short rest.
I'm gonna add 600 by 200 feet more of forest to this forest,
Good God.
and then go to sleep.
I'm gonna keep watch because I just slept.
Okay.
So we're taking a long rest? Is that right?
I am.
Yeah, I figure you guys can take a long rest. Because you basically fought in the middle of the night, so.
Right. I mean, and I don't guess that whole interaction, I mean, it was less than a minute. So between that and burying bodies would probably have taken some time.
Yeah, bearing bodies would take time.
That's enough you could do on a watch, though, so, you'd still get at least 6 hours of rest.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna say you guys wake up a little later in the morning. 10, maybe like brunch time, 10:30, 11, something like that.
I'm gonna cast Eagle Splendor on Ardea to give her advantage on charisma checks,
Oh shit.
and then I'm gonna go out and see if I can try to find any plants to make healing potions with.
Okay.
Zeke is my wingman. Get it?
So-
Get it?
So survive. Oh my god. Roll survival.
Nope.
God, yep, you don't find anything. Like somehow in this incredibly dense, lush, like almost forest you've created, you yourself have
He's
created.
in such awe of the forest that he's not able. He's blinded and not able to see the forest for the tree.
Or I was distracted by Ardea's flirting.
There you go. That's it.
I guess she has to flirt with Titus some more this morning.
That's right. So Titus and so Leo is gonna like as you guys are kind of like around eating breakfast and stuff. Leo is gonna say, "Well, I really must thank you, all of you, for what you've done. I mean, if it weren't for you, who knows what would have happened to us as we went further into the Badlands."
You're totally welcome for us murdering your friends.
Hell, I don't think they were really our friends, and unfortunately.
Oh, then I don't feel nearly as bad.
Well, I was speaking metaphorically, but yes, sure.
Okay, well, now I feel like half bad. It's like kind of in the middle.
But I think Titus and I have decided that we will go and seek out these sentinels. I very much would like to find wizards. Perhaps even learn from them if I can. Perhaps there's something I could learn to help tieflings resist the dark pool of this place.
I'm sure we'll see you again.
Use our name at the gate. They might let you in really easy.
I have to keep that in mind, Ardea. Thank you. Is it is there anything you want to say to Titus?
Sweet dreams, my sweet prince.
You get advantage.
You get advantage.
Oh, you get them right. What is she rolling?
Performance.
Another performance
I
check?
guess it's performance. Yeah. God, you get advantage this time.
Remember me on your travels and dream of me at night.
Oh my
my
god.
Good thing.
Well, if she was rolling with advantage or disadvantage before, but now has advantage, that's just a straight roll, right?
Yeah.
So does that just give her a 0?
Well, wait, no. So she,
Advantage, right?
yeah, she's gonna roll with advantage this time, but
Okay, so not a 0. But still pretty terrible.
that's
I
so
mean, moderate. Maybe it's not terrible.
that's
What
so
is that
fun.
sound?
That's
her
her
laughing.
cackling. She's cackling.
Titus.
She can't breathe. She's laughing so hard.
Oh god. Titus just smirks and says, yeah, I'll, dreams, yeah, I guess that's one word for it. Yep. I'll definitely remember you, that's for sure.
Yeah, she's losing her shit over that.
Look, there's a shortage of ventilators right now, so you need to pull it together.
I think we just killed Emily.
So she might need a ventilator.
Have you ever laughed so hard you forgot to breathe?
As they kind of like hit the road, Titus is gonna look back.
Oh, so as they're leaving and they kind of walk away from the group, I want to run up to Leo and with my back to our group, pull my satchel around in front of me and pull out that other wand and offer it to him. If he's going to go try to study magic, I offer this to him to try to study it if that might help him.
He's going to say, well, I understand your thought behind it. I don't think I could take this.
I mean, I feel bad, and I thought this might help.
Right, but I don't think it'd be such a good idea for...
Okay, more
Titus
for
and
me.
I.
Stick it back in my bag and run back away.
All right. Well, farewell to all of you, and thank you for everything you've done. He just waves off. Titus is gonna... Titus is gonna strike a pose and look behind, aiming at Ardea basically, and then off he goes.
And she's taking mental pictures. She's still laughing so hard she can't.
Yeah, right. She can't. She can't.
So what does Ardea do, babe?
I can't say that on the group chat. I can't say the word.
Lord.
Nope.
My God. Okay. So,
Well, she's very excited, nonetheless.
of course, she is speechless. How about that?
That's probably a good word.
That's one word for it.
Yes. Okay.
Alright, time to check the weather.
After all that. Well,
79% chance of rain.
so let's see, how far does it go?
24 hours.
I know, but I'm trying to see.
The weather at your location for 24 hours.
Right. You think today's going to be a pretty clear, sunny day?
Weather forecast looks good today.
Sounds like a good day for walking.
I'm just like staring at a fire or something, and I just say that.
Yeah, right. That makes sense. Zeke staring into the flames. Okay. Man. I did not anticipate this tiefling encounter taking like 3 sessions.
Right.
I figured as much whenever it was just 3 tieflings. Like, you didn't have anything else, like teleporting in or like
No.
special abilities. I knew that it was taking longer than you expected.
Because, well, I mean, I was expecting it to be like a roleplay heavy moment, but I didn't expect all of that. God.
Well, in fairness, our last couple of sessions have been kind of short due to technical difficulties and stuff.
Fair enough. Because, like,
And the one that kicked us off started at the end of that session, so
it did.
I would imagine it probably all tallies up to being like one solid session long, which is still a long time for what you might expect.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. I enjoyed it. It was good.
I enjoyed it. Emily definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think Ardea enjoyed it even more.
Yeah. Let me see if I have the. Don't. Hold on. Since now those are real people. Uh-oh. Oops. I was going to show you, like, the image for Titus that I had. Which ended up being the basis for the token design for all the others, basically. I'll have to get Leo his own art now.
I'm not seeing any update. Are you updating the map or something? I'm not seeing.
No, I was uploading the image into Roll20. There we go. All right. That's his image. That's what he looks like.
Oh,
It's pretty dapper.
Pretty dapper fellow. A little more heavily armored than that, but it's pretty close. It's a strong, rugged tiefling.
Alright, let's head out.
All right, you guys are still heading for the City of Ash. You still have 2 days worth of travel ahead of you.
see me walking. Hey, and
Who has the control of the ravens?
That would be
The
Dorian.
crows.
Yeah, I do.
You could use those to look for danger.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, sure. So
we can polymorph Ardea back into a bird and enlarge her, and then we can all just hop on her back and take off.
Yeah. So,
Fast, bitches.
okay. All right. So is that what you want to do, Dorian?
yeah. So we're gonna start traveling. So if can I summon the crows to kind of keep an eye out on us? Maybe a little bit of ahead of the direction we're heading.
Yeah.
The
I'd say
day
so.
as we're traveling. Yeah.
I think you would have. I think that would translate into. Well, a couple different things. I think you would have advantage on perception checks that you would make. And also you will be given forewarning about things that the crows may see. How far out from the group are you going to kind of like send them out to kind of range?
So how many birds do we have? About 40? Is that
30.
okay? Yeah, kind of like a mile radius from where we're traveling from. So they're kind of circling above.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, a mile out. So for this day, you've traveled for several hours without incident. When I say several, I mean like 4 hours. You've reached an area where it's become less mountainous, less rocky. There's more of it's more flat. There's more sand. Not like full-on sand dunes or anything, but more of a wasteland, I guess. There's less, like the broken road is still evident. You're still on it. There's less buildings you can take shelter in now. The crows come back to you, Dorian. And they're gonna. I forget if they. I assume they could speak to you.
I think that
Yeah.
the magic item did that, right?
Right. I'm pretty sure. If I remember right. So they're gonna say that they've spotted a strange-looking plant, like a giant plant. That's like in this direction compared to you guys. It's about half a mile out. It's not very far.
Giant plant. That's what.
What direction? I didn't see anything show up on the map.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I saw it.
I see it with the
Oh, now I see it. Okay.
Yeah, it's like in the yay direction.
I'll fly that way. I like plants.
Okay.
I share it with everybody. Tell them that.
Yeah, I head that direction too. I also do plant stuff, foraging and
So oh, hold on. Let me go and get something real quick.
So I'm streaming this game. If you guys ever want to go back and watch it again.
Hmm.
I posted it in the Discord.
I wish I would have known that. I would have acted a lot cooler throughout this whole session.
I don't want to, no one's watching.
Cooler throughout this whole session.
I don't want to, no one's watching.
Wait, so you got Ardea's sweet moves?
Yep, if someone was watching, they would have seen it.
What now?
I was saying that I was streaming this.
Oh,
That means people can watch Ardea's sweet moves and how she slowly slipped into Titus's love.
very, very slowly. So, all right, there we go. Oh man, you can't. So Brett, how do you get it to where it just shows the picture of something?
I think it has to be the handout version.
How do you get it to be a handout version?
I guess it has to be part of a module.
That's stupid. Huh. Well, I don't want to just give you guys the... It's like stat sheets and stuff.
Just have to post the art or link us the art.
I guess so. All right. So you fly you fly in the direction of the crows, and it does not take long for you to discover the large plant that they talked about. Where is it? I'm just going to put it in Discord.
Uh-oh.
It appears to be a large flower like, let's see.
It appears to be what the picture is.
Yes. Like
Reminds me of a Marlboro and fucking.
it's like writhing and moving, moving across the landscape.
Ivysaur.
It's heading southward.
Assuming it hasn't noticed us.
No. It's still kind of a ways off. You guys could probably avoid it if you want to.
This is what happens when Zeik keeps planting flowers all over the goddamn place.
Does it look like it's necrotic and evil?
Yes.
While I'm up in the air flying, I'm gonna lob a fireball at it from 150 feet away.
Damn. Okay.
Try to set it on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see if I let me roll its dex save.
Are we supposed to still be seeing the map with the building that we were in?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
For now, at least.
I'm just making sure because there was mention earlier about something that made me think that maybe the map had changed. I didn't know if
So
things
it
were
failed the save, and it took 35. Actually, let me see here. Yeah, you heard it. It's still, however, moving. Like, parts of it are on fire, but they seem to be quickly being snuffed out. So you kind of have the idea that this thing is moister than you thought it than in first appearance.
I'm gonna look back and see what everyone else is doing.
Okay. What is everyone else doing?
Are we where we can see it from the ground, or does he only have eyes on it because he's high up in the sky?
He's high up in the sky, so yes, that's the only reason he can see it.
Right, so that means we can't see it, or definitely too far out of range to do anything about it.
Right.
Did it change its course when I fireballed it?
No. Well, wait. Yeah. Like, it was going just dead south, and now it's changed to where it's more or less heading northward, same direction you guys are headed.
But not heading towards us or
Right.
towards
Right.
Zeik.
Yeah, right.
So it doesn't seem to really give a crap about us. I don't even know if it knows we're here either, I guess. But if it's going in the same direction.
Go after the orcs. We don't need to be inviting. We already killed a bunch of extra stupid creatures. I don't feel like we need to be messing around with some other stupid creatures.
Okay.
So it looks like it's going the same direction we're going now.
Right. Parallel to you guys. If that makes sense.
Okay,
Right.
fireball again.
Alright.
I don't like corrupted plants. It's against my thing.
It's against your religion.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, it saved the dexterity this time.
Half damage.
Yep. It's about bloodied now. It's changed course again. This time it's heading, and so before it was going southward, then it was going northward. Now it's just going westward, away from you guys.
Okay, fireball again.
All right. It's just kind of mindlessly changing direction.
Well, it's getting pelted with bombs from the sky, so.
All right. Well, it's saved again. God. So. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna change directions again, and now it's gonna go. What's the direction? Hasn't gone east. It's gonna go eastward now.
So is that towards us?
Yes. Now it's back towards you.
Is it close enough for them to see at this point?
I'd say at this point, after you fireballed it a few times, that it is starting to come into view for the rest of the party.
What in the hell are you throwing, fireball? What? Did you bring that over here? What the hell's wrong with you?
Attack it again.
That's 21 to hit, right?
Yep.
Oh god, yeah, hits. Oh,
Just gonna snipe it from the sky.
I mean, yeah,
I'm gonna keep trying to burn it.
yeah. I mean, it's still coming. It's not changing course this time.
Whenever it's my turn again, I'm gonna keep burning it.
Okay.
If it's within that kind of range, I can firebolt it as well if it's close enough.
Yeah, I can do old trusty and shoot it with crossbow bolts that have cloth tied to them and try to do some fire damage to it. So And my heavy crossbow can shoot up to 400 feet or 400 yards or something.
Yeah.
So I can stay at a long range and shoot at it too, I guess. I don't know what you're gonna let me accomplish.
I'll help him because my longbow only goes like 150 feet.
Which is plenty.
Oh, is
It's
it?
plenty.
Is it
Yeah, he's within
150?
120.
Yeah.
Fine.
God, I keep clicking the wrong things, and it takes me off of the.
Well,
At this point, I guess so.
I don't know if we're at a point where we really need if we're doing initiative or.
Well,
we haven't engaged it yet, though, right? Doesn't
not yet.
Maybe
Yeah, it doesn't know you're here yet.
It's just going to have to spend every round walking towards us until it's where it's within range of doing something to us. I suppose we can keep backing up though as it moves closer. We move back.
Let me. Wait, why the hell does that have 13 HP? Never mind.
We can just kite it around the desert until it's dead.
You basically could, yeah. I mean, Zeke's gonna keep doing that.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna keep shooting it too. So
It looks like it's damaging it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll keep doing it.
I don't want you to be using up all your spell slots, though. I mean, if I can shoot it from far away and it can't get close enough to, and he's not gonna roll initiative.
Firebolt's a cantrip anyway, so it's free cast.
Oh, I thought it was fireballing. Never mind.
I was
Well, he
earlier.
did earlier, but those are already spent.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yet. Okay. So that's 21 damage.
+1 for my feet.
Ah, well, of course. Yeah, this thing is very damaged at this point.
I'm gonna hold my fingers out like a gun and just keep blasting firebolts. Ardea wants to shoot some arrows.
It's almost there.
Did you get my damage?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I can just keep shooting, I guess.
Oof.
Shoot myself in the foot.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright, yeah, Zeke kills it.
There we go.
I guess as it should be. So now the thing is on fire and writhes as it's burning and finally stops moving.
I'm gonna try to look at it closer.
I think we should go around it.
I'm just gonna keep walking back in the direction that we're headed to.
I want to scavenge it and see if there's anything on it.
It's a necrotic plant.
Well, I'll inspect
I'll find
it.
a
What do you want me to
roll.
roll?
Roll. I would think it would be either a nature or investigation.
Medicine check,
Nope.
maybe.
Oof. Was there anything in particular you were trying to figure out? I mean, you're not
What
going to
it
figure
is?
it out.
So no, I don't
Oh.
know.
You don't know. It's some kind of like when you get closer to it, it has a horrible stench, awful stench.
Well, I'm glad I burned it.
From a distance, does it look like something that Balduk would have ever seen before in his time north of the mountains?
I don't.
I don't care enough to go closer, but
I don't. And for Balduk, I don't think so. This is something that's more typically further north than he's gone.
works for me.
But yes, yeah, it's got the stench of death. Zeke.
All right, we can move on now.
Yep. All right.
start looking for a place to camp.
All right. Yeah, you find a suitable ruin that'll work for shelter for the night. Is there anything else that anyone wants to do while traveling?
I'll probably spend some time going several. I don't know what's reasonable, several hundred yards out, and just molding earth spaces to cover up our tracks. Working my way back to the campsite.
Okay. Anyone else?
Can't think of anything.
I assume we'll rotate watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many crystals did you guys have with you? Forgot about that.
Let me check my inventory. I don't know if anybody else has any, but I got some from. Yeah, I've got 5.
Okay.
I've got a quarterstaff. Can I spend some time like fashioning one of these mana crystals to the top of this quarterstaff?
You could.
Like use some rope or something to kind of tie it to the top and.
Yeah.
I can use Druidcraft.
Keep that handy when I'm on watch.
What now?
I can use Druidcraft to make it grow around it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, that'd be sick. Hell yeah. Let's do that.
Alright, I'll do that.
Good.
Balduk just stares in awe as the wood from the staff kind of grows up and entangles the crystals, so that you can see like 3 or 4 sides sticking out of the out of between the branches. Well, that's pretty damn neat.
Okay.
These are charged crystals too, right? They weren't
Yeah, they're charged.
just white. Yeah.
Dorian, is there anything you would like to do?
No. No, I don't think I need to talk to Cathris.
Okay.
I'll ritual cast locate animals and plants. And I wanted to know if there's a corpse flower within 5 miles.
Oh shit. You do sense a couple of more corpse flowers that are further to the north of you guys. Same direction as the corpse flower you destroyed.
Okay, about how far?
Probably a couple miles away.
Okay, I'll let everybody know to be on watch.
You don't know. I don't think you know like if they're moving in a direction or anything, though, right?
I don't think it doesn't say anything about that. It just says you learn the direction and distance.
Okay. All right. So you guys turn in for the night. You guys take watch. And the night passes without incident.
Did you just roll for that?
I did.
Nice.
However, on the next morning, for your rations, I want everyone to roll a d4. Ardea, I want you to roll a d10. Okay. That's how many rations spoil. on all of you. Also, one of the one of the crystals that Balduk is carrying, not the one attached to your staff, one of those also ends up losing energy. It's just blackened at this point.
Roger that.
Reason why I had Ardea roll more is because she has like a billion rations. So.
Yep.
All right. It's now the third day of travel. You guys should be within, like you should, like, probably by half day you should be able to start seeing the City of Ash.
I guess we'll start scouting around.
Balduk's been singing a song for the last like 3 hours. 33 water skins of water on the wall. 33 skins of water.
So I have changed the map in Roll20.
Ooh, I see it. Neat. That looks really cool.
This is a kind of an aerial view, basically like what Zeik would see flying over it,
Or our crows.
or your crow friends. It's a very big city. There's no walls to it. What's in it, however, are these obelisk structures that go out upon these rough roads, and then large, like, urban building ruins, and then the giant obelisk in the middle.
Are we stopping at 9?
Yeah, I need it. I still haven't even had a chance to eat dinner, so I would like to if we can.
Yeah, this is a good place to stop, I think.
Yeah.
Just to kind of, as we can kind of pick up investigating the City of Ashes to another time. So what time are we gonna, can we shoot for again?
I'm open pretty much any time.
Well,
for me, so.
Well, so I've actually been kicking the other campaign with Zach and Jet and Gareth and them. So I guess we could try and just go with one session a week.
Okay.
If that's all right with everybody.